Hello and welcome to another episode of today's GK. I am Pooja Divedi, and in this segment we bring to you objective questions on a daily basis to help you crack prelims. So let's begin with the practice question of last segment. Which of the following tiger reserves is located in Madhya Pradesh? Pench Tiger Reserve, Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve, Sanjay Tiger Reserve, Kamlang Tiger Reserve, Valmiki Tiger Reserve. So if we look at the options, you have to select the correct answer using following codes 1, 2 and 3 only, 2, 3 and 4 only, 3, 4 and 5 only, 1, 2, 3 and 5 only. The correct answer to this question is A, that is 1, 2 and 3 only. Pench Tiger Reserve, Bandhavgarh and Sanjay Tiger Reserve. These reserves are there in Madhya Pradesh. So many a times it may happen in the question you may be asked on which longitude or latitude certain tiger reserves lie. So you have to be very careful with such questions as well. You have to keep in mind the proximity to the latitude or the longitude with respect to different tiger reserves or national parks or wildlife sanctuary. Okay, moving on. The 6 tiger reserves in Madhya Pradesh are Kanha Tiger Reserve, Pench Tiger Reserve, Panna Tiger Reserve, Bandhavgarh, Satpura and Sanjay Tiger Reserve. So these tiger reserves are there in Madhya Pradesh. Kamlang Tiger Reserve is in Arunachal Pradesh and Valmiki Tiger Reserve is in Bihar. Moving on, let's look at the first question for today's GK. World Economic Outlook is released by World Bank, International Monetary Fund, World Economic Forum, United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. So it may be asked that a secondary report, a report which is not very mainstream but secondary in nature, that report's name also could be asked in your prelims exam. You have to be very thorough with the different reports of such organizations, especially the financial organizations. Because of the COVID-19 induced lockdown, it has actually impacted the economic recovery and economy of many countries. So be very careful with that as well. So the correct answer for this question is B. International Monetary Fund releases World Economic Outlook, and be very careful with other reports as well. The latest World Economic Outlook of the International Monetary Fund has estimated that India's gross domestic product will grow by 11.5% in the financial year 2021-22. Also, if we talk about our next question, it says, consider the following statements about the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, IRDAI. It is an autonomous and statutory body tasked with regulating the insurance and reinsurance industries in India. It was constituted by the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority Act of 1999. So, which of the above sentences is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer to this question is C, that is both 1 and 2. So, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority is an autonomous statutory body tasked with regulating and promoting the insurance and reinsurance industries in India. So as we know, there are different bodies in India for different segments. If we talk about autonomous bodies, these are the bodies which need deregulation or decentralization in order to healthily function, in order for the healthy function, and where government interference is not required a lot. Statutory bodies are those bodies which derive their powers from a legislation passed in the parliament. So from a legislation or a statute, if a body draws its power from that, it's a statutory body. And moving on, it was constituted by the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority Act of 1999. Moving on to our next question. Consider the following sentences about Bharat Ratna. Bharat Ratna is the highest civilian award in the country. The recommendations for Bharat Ratna are made by the Prime Minister to the President of India. The number of Bharat Ratna awards is restricted to a maximum of 2 in a particular year. Which of the above sentences is or are correct? 1 and 2 only, 1, 2 and 3 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only. The correct answer to this question is A, that is 1 and 2 only. The first and the second, both these statements are correct. Bharat Ratna is the highest civilian award in the country, and it is awarded in recognition of exceptional service, performance of the highest order in any field of human endeavor. It is treated on a different footing from the Padma Award. The recommendations for Bharat Ratna are made by the Prime Minister to the President of India. The number of Bharat Ratna awards is restricted to a maximum of 3 in a particular year. Moving on, which has become the first project to be undertaken on transit-oriented development: New Delhi Railway Station, Delhi Metro, IGI Airport, Rapid Metro. Moving on, let's look at the answer. The correct answer to this question is A, that is New Delhi Railway Station. The redevelopment of New Delhi Railway Station has become the first project to be undertaken on the transit-oriented developmental concept in the NCR. So if we talk about the Delhi NCR region, it needs to be well connected because the NCR region is a group of satellite cities which lie close to the main city of Delhi. In order for expansion and well coherented satellite centers with the actual city, it is needed that such developmental tasks and such developmental projects are in place. Moving on, let's look at our next question. Garya Puja is a major festival of which state? Assam, Tripura, Gujarat, Kerala. The correct answer to this question is B, that is Tripura. Moving on to the explanation, the Garya Puja is a major festival in Tripura and it is held on the last day of the month of Chaitra. Celebrated as a harvest festival by the ethnic tribes Tripuris and Riangs. So you have to be thorough with the different festivals, especially the harvest festivals of different regions. And because the northeastern region is very specific to their harvest festivals, be very careful about which harvest festival is known by what name in which state, right? Moving on, let's look at our next question. Consider the following statements about the off-budget borrowings. Off-budget borrowings are loans that are taken directly by the centre directly to fulfill its expenditure needs. The loan under off-budget borrowing is not included in the national fiscal deficit. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? Moving on, 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer to this question is B, that is 2 only. Only the second statement is correct, that the loan under off-budget borrowing is not included in the national fiscal deficit. So, off-budget borrowings are loans that are taken not by the centre directly but by another public institution which borrows on the direction of the central government. Such borrowings are used to fulfill the government's expenditure needs. But since the liability of the loan is not formally on the centre, the loan is not included in the national fiscal deficit. This helps keep the country's fiscal deficit within acceptable limits. Moving on to our next question. Risa Textile, recently seen in the news, is famous for which of the following? Famous in which of the following states? Beg your pardon. Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Tripura. The correct answer to this question is D, that is Tripura. The state government of Tripura aims to promote Risa nationally as Tripura's signature garment. Risa is a hand-woven cloth used as a female upper garment. Risa is a part of traditional Tripuri attire that comprises 3 parts: Risa, Rignai, Rikutu. Rignai is primarily worn as the lower garment and literally translates into to wear. It can be understood as an indigenous variety of the sari of mainland India. Rituku is mainly used as a wrap or like a chunri or a pallu of the Indian sari. Moving on. With reference to the flash droughts, consider the following statements. Flash drought refers to a severe drought kind of situation that develops very rapidly. It changes, if we talk about why is it happening, changes in wind and radiation. These are responsible for flash drought. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer to this question is C, both 1 and 2. So a new study has now pointed out that India could experience more such flash droughts by the end of this century. If we talk about long-term monsoon breaks, prolonged dry spells during the season are leading to a unique phenomenon called flash droughts in India. Flash drought, a term coined by scientists only a few years ago, refers to a severe drought kind of a situation that develops very rapidly, unlike conventional droughts that develop over months. Flash droughts intensify very quickly. This happens because rains stay away for 15 to 20 days at a stretch. Flash droughts intensifies rapidly due to changes in precipitation, temperature, wind, radiation. Now these changes in the weather increases evapotranspiration and lowers soil moisture as well. These droughts can cause extensive damage to agriculture, economies and ecosystems if they are not predicted and discovered early. So if we talk about flash droughts, and they're similar like in the sense opposite but similar with flash floods. Flash floods because of flash floods, sudden rain which is intensive in nature, extensive in nature, and it is intensified in the sense they go for a prolonged period of time incessantly, that is continuous basis, that causes flash floods. In a similar way, moving away from raining or non-availability of rain for a long period of time causes flash floods. So if we talk about a study, it had pointed out that 75% of Indian districts are actually vulnerable to climate change and they are climate change hotspots. So India must be ready with an early warning system with respect to flash floods as well as flash droughts in order to safeguard its agriculture and many other interconnected allied services. Moving on, let's look at our next question. Which of the following reports are released by World Economic Forum? Global Competitiveness Report, Trade and Development Report, Global Gender Gap Report, Global Risk Report. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 and 2 only, 2 and 4 only, 2, 3 and 4 only, 1, 3 and 4 only. The correct answer to this question is D, that is 1, 3 and 4 only. The Davos Agenda Summit 2021 will be organized virtually by the World Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum will launch the Great Reset Initiative during the Davos Agenda Summit. The Great Reset, conceptualized by the founder and executive chairman of the WEF, Klaus Schwab, has evolved over the last few years and is based on the assessment that the world economy is in deep trouble. He argues that the situation has been made a lot worse by many factors, including the pandemic's devastating effects on the global society, the unfolding of technological revolution, and the consequences of climate change. The World Economic Forum is a Swiss non-profit foundation established in 1971 and it is based in Geneva, Switzerland. Some of the reports published by the WEF is Global Competitiveness Report and Global IT Report, Global Gender Gap Report, Global Risk Report, Global Travel and Tourism Report. The Trade and Development Report is released by the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. Moving on to our next question. Consider the following statements about the non-convertible debentures. These debentures cannot be converted into shares. They are used by companies to raise long-term funds. They have low liquidity and have also low rates of return. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer to this question is B, that is 1 and 2 only. The Company Law Committee has recommended the limited liability partnerships be allowed to issue non-convertible debentures to raise funds. The debentures which can't be converted into shares or equities are called non-convertible debentures or NCDs. They are used as tools to raise long-term funds by companies through a public issue. If we talk about their benefits, high liquidity through stock market listing, tax exemptions at source, higher rate of return compared to convertible debentures. Moving on to our practice question. Consider the following statements about the Foreign Investment Facilitation Portal. It facilitates the single window clearance of FDI applications, which are through the approval route. This portal is administered by the Ministry of Finance. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. So, I hope you will be able to answer it correctly in the comment segment. That's it for today. Tomorrow we shall meet again with another segment. Until then, stay updated and thank you so much for watching.